gray, darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, watching me clean, kerosene creek.
Well, hello guys, and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. I hope everybody is having a good night so far. And guys, we are at the end of the week for us, so let's have a good time. Let's share us out far and wide as we can, get to as many places as possible. All right, Lexi says, hi everyone. Hello, Lexi. All right, I see a bunch of you guys getting in there, getting in those questions. Guys, do remember $1 of all the donations are going over to Female Strong. It is an organization that we are donating to for the next 2 months. So guys, let's try to see if we can't get them as much funding as we possibly can. Lexi says, also, damn it, Journey. I was almost caught up on the shorts. I know, but here you are. Here you are. Bunny says, yay, Journey. Hey, Bunny. All right, so I see some new faces in here. Guys, do remember, if you want to get a question in, go ahead and post your specific question. If you have a general question, save that for the website, because we only get 2 free minutes with you guys. So you get 2 minutes with us here for free. If you want something a little bit more in depth, we can do that. All you got to do is click that donation link and we'll go more in depth for you, okay? So remember, no legal or medical. We save those for the professionals. Plus, it is against the law in some of the countries that we do readings in here. We are a worldwide, world-renowned platform. So, guys, we're on multiple platforms. We're on 196 platforms now, and we've got 3 new ones coming our way. So soon you should be able to hear us on like Sirius XM and a few other places. We are now on. We are working on Pandora and a few other places that they haven't we haven't finished the contracts yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, guys, let's make sure we're having a good time. Don't forget, we have an emoji contest. Let's see those emojis. All right? So make sure that you are posting those emojis, because at the end of the show, we're going to do an emoji contest winner, and that emoji winner will get a reading from the Sacred Forest. That will be the only time that we do a general read, is when we do that. Guys, don't forget, we also have a lightning round in here where you can ask as many yes-no questions for 3 minutes, and we'll try to get to as many of those yes-no questions as possible. And they happen fast, they happen quick. So guys, share the love. Let me see those thumbs up on YouTube. Let's see those beautiful hearts on YouTube. Let's see the hearts here on Facebook and on Twitter and all the other networks that we're on. Guys, give us some love. We'd love to see it, and share us out and far as wide as we can. We're going to try to get to as many places and as many people as we possibly can. All right, guys. So I know everybody was talking about how the Mercury was messing with their speech, and I know that you have noticed that your speech has gotten a little bit better. You're not doing the e-bidit unless you're squirrel. And that's called squirrelism. So we have terminology for that. And we all speak it fluently. So we get what she's saying. All right. So things have calmed down a little bit. So that's because Mercury has shifted out of that and has gone into a more fiery sign of Aries. So guys, know that the way you communicate is definitely going to get a little bit stronger. But that doesn't change. Emma says, when you guys start an Instagram page, we have one. We do have an Instagram page, and right now Instagram is a little wonky, so we haven't really done much with it until they fix the little issues that they've got going on. And once they do, we'll be on there just as live as we are here. We have the capability of doing it. It just takes a little bit more fanaticking around with it to get it to show on here so we can see the platform, because otherwise we have to go to a different screen, and it's just not worth the hassle at the moment to do that. Plus, we are running on a skeleton crew at the moment because we're going through vacations and things like that. So guys, make sure that you guys bear with us as we go through everything. Yay, good to know. Absolutely. And guys, we've got so much going on. So Lexi says, I've already insta-stocked my psychic connection. Yeah, we're there. We don't have it set up quite the same as we do the Facebook and the YouTube network. Plus, there's another platform coming out. We'll be talking about that platform coming up in the future. This will be a brand new platform that you guys can all join. It's kind of like Insta, Facebook, and TikTok all combined into one. So get ready for it because it's coming. And I cannot give you guys the name of it just yet. All right. Just another few more things that we've got up our sleeve, things we know, people you know what I'm saying? All right. So I hope we're ready to have a good time. Let's get those questions ready and let's have some fun. Let's get those emojis out there. I see AA's out there giving you guys a run for your money. So if you guys want to jump in this race and try to get a chance to win, you better get in line because AA's killing it right now and Bunny is right behind her. So, all right. Let's get the show on the road. Let's go ahead and start with our first question. Who do we got? All right, we've got Gemma. Gemma says, hi. Will this year be kind to me? Will I feel more happier, confident, and content? So everything you just said, will I feel happier? Will I feel, more content? Will I have the confidence? Everything you said, Gemma, comes from within you. They call it self-confidence for a reason, because it comes from oneself. You need not to worry about what everybody else is thinking. And what's happening with you is your own anxieties are blocking you from feeling that happiness when you should feel extremely happy with the good things that have been going on in your life. So to me, it feels like you're more worried and more focused on the things that you may not understand or the things that are giving you these anxieties. So don't worry about what everybody else is thinking. Do you feel happy? If you decide to go out in a big giant tent skirt that's purple with green polka dots and you feel fabulous in it, well, guess what? You rock that dress because you feel fabulous in it. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. Worry about how you feel and how it makes you feel. That is the main focus here. For happiness, I mean, you got a great man. You're taking care of, your body. You're working on all the things you've been waiting for. It's all happening. So your happiness should rise. But if you allow yourself to be driven by your negativities or your anxieties, you're not going to find happiness. You need to find happiness in the small things in life and not sit there and worry about the bigger things where you think, oh, well, I don't have this. Well, I don't have that either, but it doesn't take away from my happiness. We have to recognize the small wins because they add up. All right. They do add up to a big win. All right, guys. Remember, in order for you to feel better, you've got to start with yourself. And I know Pisces season was here and was throwing us all over the place. And it was in quite a bit of planets. And it was just like sprinkle a little bit here, sprinkle a little bit of there, give them some anxiety. I mean, it felt like a witch's brew of you just been hexed. Well, don't worry. The hex has been broken. Things have been dissolved. We're working on things, but a lot of things happen after the fact. So we're like, well, yeah, but that didn't happen during Pisces season. It starts in that season or whatever season it may be, whenever your situation is, depending on what is going on in the universe, certain things happen within that time frame. Okay. And they linger into the new positive things. So be careful with that. There's cause and effect. What has happened will happen later if you don't solve it within that time frame. So, little food for thought there, even though I don't have any food right now. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's keep this show up and running. Keep it moving forward, guys. Do remember, if you want something a little bit longer, go ahead and click that donation link. $1 of every donation is going to Female Strong this month. All right. let's help those ladies out by helping us out, because when you guys share the love with us, we share the love out as well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? We've got Audrey. Audrey says, hey, curious how you see this counseling. I am now going to, I was pretty closed off the first time, laugh out loud. I just feel this isn't going to work or help us. Or is it going to be the opposite direction? Okay, so, and she goes, I know it's hard for me to communicate. It's not the part where you communicate is the problem. You got part of the communication right. It's the listening part. As you said, you were closed off, meaning you were automatically shutting down anything that was being thrown at you or any type of questions that could be communicated. The thing about counseling is about getting to know what the problem is, get to that root problem. In order for you to be able to get this out or feel good about it, whether it go good or bad, my thing about this is when I read this situation, you were already shut off from your partner. You were already shut off. You weren't even listening to your partner at that point. You were in a place where you had already made a decision in your mind. You decided that you wanted to communicate that decision. When you communicated it, it's when it felt like it backfired on you. That is not the direction you need to be going in. That is not, you need to hear them out. And I do remember when we were talking about your dreams, the one thing it was talking about is not only you getting the chance to speak your mind and how you felt, but letting your partner do the same exact thing. Let them speak their mind. Let them get what's on their chest out so you guys can work on this, or at least give it a shot to work on it. But when it comes down to you opening up the door and, needing to communicate, it's about you listening about that communication. It's about you hearing out the situation, because a part of you could be like, you know what? I didn't even get that. I didn't even see I was doing that. And then, got the bell. All right, so if you want more information, you know how to do that. And guys do know that when the bell rings, the question ends. So if you guys want some more details on that, click that donation link and help us out. We'll be helping some other people out as well. All right. Lexi says, haha, low key, I was thinking there should be like a mini group for paid subscribers or something. I haven't thought about the specifics, but I would love to support. Love to support. Where was the rest of that? Support the channel more. Okay. Yeah, we actually do have a group that's coming. So it'll be right here on the YouTube channel. We'll have our memberships out soon, where you'll be able to find paid content, not just, for the readings, but for other things going on. Okay. So guys, get ready. We got a lot of things about to happen here, a lot of changes going on. So, and Lexi says, I want to start a monthly donation. Yeah, that would be great. All right, guys, because we put forth a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of energy. And if you guys haven't checked out those YouTube shorts, they're absolutely amazing. We've got card of the day, angel number of the day, moon phases, numerology, Alice time. We've also got enchanted spreads once a week. Plus, we've got more content coming your way with getting some messages from your zodiac gods and goddesses. So get ready for those. Those are coming out here real soon. And if you would have saw Squirrel's face when she read the first one, she was just like, I love those. So absolutely feel like you guys are going to love them just as much. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's make sure we're sharing this out, guys. I'm not seeing any love hearts. Come on, guys. Let's see the love. And if you are looking for some Reiki healing, guys, post some blue hearts. I want to see some blue hearts for the Reiki people who want that healing. So post those blue hearts. We'll put your name on a list, and I'll do some Reiki healing right after the show. All right, let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Emma. Emma says, hi, Journey, I missed you. She goes, how did my friend Kyle react when he heard his birthday shout out on the radio last week? I submitted his birthday to a station all across the country. He was pretty excited about it. Definitely not something that he was expecting. She said also, he said there were tons of people blowing his Facebook inbox wishing him a happy birthday because of it. That's amazing. And again, he was not expecting it. He was pretty happy about it. The energy made his day. So it was one of those gifts that just kept on giving. So as for Kyle, yes. I do feel as though that he was happy about it, but I do get nervousness too. I feel like he becomes a nervous Nelly when a whole bunch of people he doesn't know is coming his way, and he's just like, "What?" So I felt panic too. So there was a bit of panic in there, and he didn't know if he was supposed to say hi to every single person, but he just wasn't going to be able to keep up with that many people. So, but for the most part, I saw excitement. I saw him happy, and he was really excited about it. So Emma, yeah, that was a really good gift. She goes, "Yeah, he sounds like him, laugh out loud." Yeah, so just make sure that you know, he got it. I feel like he enjoyed it, so just make sure that he doesn't feel pressure to have to say hi to every single person, because it's not necessary. He can give him a thumbs up or whatever, or just put thank you, make a big message about it and post it for everyone to see. That way, he can do one big thank you, because when you get hundreds, I know how that feels. When you get hundreds, you're like, I can't say hi to everybody. She says he got 15 seconds of fame. Of course, everybody gets their 15 to 5 minutes. It just depends on who you are. All right. All right, we're doing good here. And I'm seeing all these beautiful emojis come up. Thank you guys so much for those beautiful emojis. And guys, remember, if you want those you want that Reiki healing, let me see those blue hearts. I do appreciate it. I did see some of them going on the screen. All right, guys, do know that as we got things coming we've got Lexi says, I feel famous whenever Journey says my name. Emma says, thank you so much for your answer. Absolutely. And guys, do know that your guys' name, when we call your name or read your question, it's going out to iHeartRadio. It's going out to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all over the world. It's not just bound to the US. We're all over the world. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. You guys know how social media works. I don't got to explain it. But and Squirrel says, listening MA, and I'm on the radio. Nice. I'm assuming MA is for Maine, or are you putting man? Look, look, Ma, I'm on TV. Yeah, Mom, my mom's already saw that. My mom's already been there and seen me. I've been doing this for 16 years. So she already has heard me on the radio, seen me on TV. This is not new to me. It's a lot of fun, though. All right. I didn't know if that was Ma or MA for Maine or state or what was going on there. All right. So let's take our next question. Who do we got? We got Jasmine. What do you see up regarding my career in the future? Will I get the job I've applied for? So when it comes to your ability to get the job that you're seeking, now I know it's one job in particular, but I don't feel like it's the only job you've applied for. So I am seeing two opportunities coming to the table. One being the one that you want, and one being from another that you've applied to, in the past. So the thing is that I feel, yes, you will get this job, but I am going to tell you, you kind of limit yourself to very few jobs that you applied to. You were being, I don't want to say picky, but you were definitely selective. You were definitely selective on the type of job that you wanted, and there's nothing wrong with knowing what you want, but definitely continue to keep broadening your horizons by looking at things that are in the same field but in different companies. So be more open so you can expand that network and expand your knowledge, because that's really what I see is going to benefit you here. Because again, the situation I know has been a little bit of a struggle for you, but I'm also seeing the opportunities coming for an entrepreneurship for you, but that's much further down the road. You kind of need that financial backing and a little bit of the education which you're about to receive when you obtain this new job. So, yes, on the job, and I do see things becoming a little bit easier for you in the future because of it. So, take in all that knowledge. It's definitely going to be worth it. All right. All right, guys, let's see y'all share this live. Share. I'm looking at the numbers and I'm not seeing a lot of sharing. So, guys, sharing is caring. Let's make sure we're doing that as much as possible. I'd appreciate it. All right. So, as I was talking about, we were talking about things been a little bit wonky. They're starting to kind of balance out. Aries season. Now we're getting ready for spring, new beginnings. This was a time for you. This whole winter was a time for you to cut things out. This is a time, if it doesn't work in your life, let it go. If it comes back, there's a reason for it. But if it doesn't, let it go. If it's something that's, let's just say it, if it's something that's stupid and you've burnt yourself quite a few times with it, it comes back. It's not you, it's them. Make sure you keep those people away from you. Know better. Do not continue to keep touching the flame when you know it's going to burn you. The thing is that you guys are in a certain situation right now where cut off all the dead stuff. We've got things that you need to be opening your mind up. We're going into spring. This is new beginnings. It's the birth of new ideas. This is the perfect time, and all that fiery energy that Aries is bringing to the table is really going to light. You ever heard that saying, light that fire under your ass? This is the perfect time. Start writing the ideas down. Even if you don't start the ideas today, write them down because your ideas are fresh, they're new, and they're ready to rock for you. There's a lot of creative energy about to come with this Aries season, so get ready for it. And always, always keep a notebook beside you and write down those ideas. I know I do. I have like 40 notebooks full of ideas. Eventually, I'll get to at least 20 of them. But I definitely have some pretty damn good ideas and always creating something to make something more. If you guys are just tuning in, guys, make sure you post your specific question in order to get on the list. If you have a general, save that for the website over at mypsychicconnection.com, where I will be live there after I am done being here. So if you guys want to get that one-on-one reading with me, you can head over to mypsychicconnection.com, and I'll be answering the phones over there. So, all right, let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? All right, we got Davy Jones says, hey, Journey, do you see my wife coming back? Davy, unfortunately, when it comes to this situation, and I really want to say that, yeah, she's going to come back, things are going to be good, I'm getting a harsh no. And the reason being is that things aren't being resolved, and I feel as though that energy between the two of you, there is an ongoing argument. There's an ongoing fight. There is an ongoing, something is just, there's a wall there, and we're not getting past the wall. We can't see through the wall. We can't even hear through the wall. So I'm assuming that the communication is cut off, or is very little, if any. The problem with that being is that things are definitely going to change for you. You're going to be able to have that communication, but as for you guys being together, I'm not picking that up. With communication, things can change, but currently as the energy sits, I'm not seeing that. I'm not even seeing it in the future. Even to have a friendship with her is iffy. It doesn't feel like she's willing to listen or willing to hear you out, or vice versa. There's talks about, one being too overpowering, the other one wants distance and wants to be, like, get away from me, I need my space. That's the type of energy that I'm seeing here, Davey. So as much as I would love for you guys to be able to make nice and make things happen, I'm not seeing that energy. It's not coming through for me when it comes to your guys' relationship. Like I said, even a friendship is iffy there. I mean, I don't even feel that she would be able to follow through with a friendship, as there's an anger there that is keeping her from you guys communicating. And All right. Sorry there. I needed a drink of water. All right. Wow. That was definitely that was a lot of energy coming at once, but I definitely saw that damn wall, and that wall was blocking. That was not allowing communication. It's not allowing them to heal anything. And there could be communication, but even like I said, with that communication, it wasn't even allowing a friendship to build. It was keeping the friendship at bay. It was like one wants distance, the other one wants to cuddle and be with each other. And, that's like not happening. It's oil and vinegar. It was just, I mean, they can be great together, oil and vinegar, but they don't mix. They always stay separate. So when the world can see something that goes good together, they just don't mix. All right. Wow. Loving all these beautiful emojis, guys. Keep them coming. Remember, there is an emoji contest. So if you're just joining in, make sure you're posting as many emojis as you can to get into the contest. And at the end of the show, I will be doing a reading with the Sacred Four deck and finding out what they have to say for you. All right. So let's keep it going. Let's find out who we got next. We've got Squirrel. Squirrel says, I'm embarrassed. Actually, I wanted to change my question. How about like, what kind of script / story do you see my talents leading themselves to the best if I ever got around to it? Okay. I believe we're talking about your writing. So the thing about it is that it's not about your writing itself. It's about the courage in order to put it out there. So you're not putting out your certain writings because maybe you're afraid of judgment. But the thing is here, how many stories are started and how many stories are incompleted and how many stories you have in your minds that you don't have anything coming. Like there's not enough completed. You may have one story that's somewhat close to being completed, but Squirrel, the one thing I'm not seeing you do is complete. And I feel like that has a lot to do with the way things are or have been in your life, where you get yourself, I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to write 2 pages, or I'm going to write a chapter every day. And then life gets busy and takes you in a totally different direction. You all of a sudden become exhausted and you can't handle it no more. So there's a lot of things that can be changing here if you allow yourself the time. But this is where I'm going to tell you where scheduling your time is going. Squirrel says, sounds about right. Yeah. It's time to pick up one of the ones that are almost complete. I need you to go back and read and look at what you've got going on. Tell me, is there something in this story that you'd like to change? Is there something in the story that you would like to add? Squirrel says, I was curious if you saw like a all right, sorry, we got the bell there. I had to look over to finish the question. Have my own little brain fart there for a second. But, and Squirrel says, thank you, Journey. Laughed my ass off. Get it together. Finish it out. Finish them up. You're never going to know. And that goes for anybody starting a project. If you guys start something, you want to complete it, you want to be able to share it out. Yeah, are people going to have their opinions? Guess what? Everyone has an opinion. It's like an asshole. Some of them are good, some of them stink. So don't take what everybody else has, because a lot of people will criticize something that they can't do. You're going to sit there and criticize me for something that you can't do, but then try to critique me on something that I can do, and then saying, oh, well, that sucks. You could have done better. Well, it may suck to you, but I put a lot of time, effort, energy into it. So we get that energy where we want to get defensive. What you need to do is let it roll down your back. You hear, I heard you. Thanks. I don't really care what you have to say. If that's the way you're going to be. You have nothing positive to say. It's all negative. I don't want to hear from you. So we got to try to finish up some of the projects we start. That's a lot of people procrastinate in that way. I've seen it. Trust me. I've had to have team meetings and things like that about procrastination and not doing things that are asked of people that, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm just sitting there going, okay, well, it's 3 months later. Squirrel says, kind of figured people are going to be stink asses. I just have energy issues. Don't allow your energy to be messed with them. You need to find a way to protect yourself. First thing I'm going to tell you guys is grounding. Grounding will be the key. Put your hands in the dirt. Take a saltwater bath. Do whatever it is that you got to do. But do not avoid that. Do not think, well, it'll pass. No, it won't. If it slows down, it's festering. It's festering and it's going to show back up. You need to let it go. You have to release it. Cleanse your body from it. That's what that energy healing that I do, that Reiki healing, it's going to help you with pushing away things that no longer serve you, help heal your body, and do the things that you need to do so you can move forward. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. We got so much going on. Let's go ahead and take our next question. All right, we are at the yes/no round, lightning round, guys. Make sure you guys ask as many yes/no questions for the next 3 minutes. We are looking for yes/no questions only because I can only say yes, no, or undetermined. So make sure you guys are posting just yes/no questions because I'm not going to be able to give any detail on these yes/no questions other than what I just said. Yes, no, or undetermined. Now, guys, do remember that you can ask as many as you can at this time. If you want to elaborate on a question through the yes/no round, make sure you donate for that. We'll be more than happy to get to it. All right, here we go. Emma says, will my boyfriend have a good birthday this year? Yes. Bunny says, is my hard working on the hotlines going to pay off? Yes. Emma, will my boyfriend's mother like me? Undetermined. Lexi, will my friend Jay be happy? Will my friend Jay be happy with what I got him for his birthday? Yes. AA, does David like me? Yes. Akisha says, does A still have feelings for me? No. Amanda, should I trust M? Undetermined. Aishka, I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Do you see me landing a job at D.E. Shaw? Yes. I had to dive deep for that one. Amanda says, will new friend maid going to be decent? Undetermined. Miss Collins, will me and my best friend have fun when he comes in a couple weeks? Absolutely, yes. Bunny says, is there a business opportunity for me at the psychic fair? Oh my God, there's so much more to that, but yes. Ingrid says, does Steve love me? Undetermined. Tarot says, should I give Chris a chance? No. Emma says, will I move out of my apartment eventually? Yes. Will my boys excel in exams? Yes. AA, do I have a secret admirers at the gym? Yes. Catherine, does R love me? Undetermined. Tarot, should I trust Chris? Undetermined. There's so much more to that. Will I be happier? Emma says, will I be happier within the next 6 months? Yes. Amanda, will I get to go to the mountains next month? Yes. Catherine, will my AA, will I have a new social life this summer? Undetermined. So many of those questions had me hung up that I was getting so many more answers. And Tara says, thanks, Ryan. And that's all I needed to hear, buddy. Exactly. You already know. You already know. All right. Definitely a lot of questions coming at me. There was so much chatter. Spirit is really just talking away right now. And guys, do know we do mediumship here on our shows, and there is a donation link for that. So if you guys ever want to get a mediumship, you can do it here, or you can go over to the website, mypsychicconnection.com, where you sign up, get 3 free minutes, and talk to the psychic of your choice. You can find some of the psychics that are here on the show, or psychics you haven't even had a chance to talk with. So check it out. Great site. We love it. We like being there, and we get a chance to talk with all of you guys. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Darian. Darian says, hi, Journey. Does Pretty miss me? Well, that's pretty much like a yes-no question, but unfortunately, I don't feel like this person misses you in the way that you would hope they missed you. I feel like their attention is being pulled in another direction. So I kind of feel like had they had the opportunity to have a break or a moment, yes, they would miss you. But because they're being pulled in so many directions at this time, they're not having a moment's chance to think of anything else but what everything is that's going on around them. So it can be a yes and a no, but right now I'm getting no. It's not that they miss you, that they're just overwhelmed, they're busy and being pulled in too many directions, meaning they're not getting their chance to think things through clearly, not getting a chance to think their own thoughts clearly. So what I can say about Pretty is that they need to really focus, pull back some of their energy so they can kind of live in the moment instead of living in everybody else's moment but their own. And I don't think that the pulling directions situation is a good thing. I keep seeing that it was very negative. So I kind of feel like they're doing this to themselves. And that's not always good. Sometimes you want to stay busy. You don't want to think about certain things. But when you allow that to engulf your life, then you don't get the chance to live your own life for you. It becomes a huge, massive problem. All right. Well, thank you so much for that question. I do appreciate it. Sorry, guys. Got an itchy nose. All right. I'm seeing everybody saying rest up. And, oh, Squirrel, you're leaving? Didn't even get a chance to see if you're going to be an emoji contest winner. I mean, hell, you won twice this week. Squirrel says, I need to lie back down now. Though sorry to miss the rest of the show. Hope you have a good one. No problem. Get some rest and take care. I just saw everybody was messaging that and was like, oh, okay. All right. Well, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and see who we got next. What is our next question? All right. So all right. Angeli says, hey, sweetie, please, any guidance message if how I start my life again with my boyfriend, Jay, please and thank you. All right, honey, we need to talk about the elephant in the room, which is the trust issue. I know that you guys may have talked and seen things seem to be somewhat okay, but you're not trusting him at all. And that seems to be the biggest problem. So without you being able to trust, this relationship can only go so far. And if you are willing to forgive over the situation which has made you not trust, then I can see you maybe working on the relationship and things being a little bit better when it comes to the two of you. But as of right now, like I said, I get things are okay. But if you don't nip that little monster in the bud right now, and I'm talking about that jealousy, non-trusting type thing, it's going to eat away at your relationship, and it's not going to do you any good. It's actually going to harm the relationship more than it already has been damaged. And letting outside influence. Don't let outside influence in. Don't let it in your circle. Your relationship is between you and him. Now, I'm not saying you can't talk to a best friend or a spiritual advisor. What I'm saying to you is that you need to be able to make sure that you are open and that you're hearing things and forgiving him for things that he's done. Because if you forgive it, it's not that you have to forget it, but you cannot continue to hold it against him. So I'm going to tell you this right now. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to hear things out. Communicate. Don't let outside influences get to you. There's a lot going on in that situation. And guys, don't hesitate if you guys are getting your reading for confirmation. Please leave some information so that way we can communicate. I like to see how you guys talk. You know, what's going on there? How do we communicate this? You know, what am I missing? What didn't you add to the thing? The reason I'm picking up what I'm getting. Guys, communicate when we're giving you guys a reading. It's nice to know because starting next week, there is no leaving your question and leaving. If you leave your question and you don't respond, you will not get a reading. We will not be doing that anymore. It is not fair to the people who are here waiting for a reading, for people who aren't here to get a reading. That's not happening anymore. So make sure you guys are responding, letting us know that you're here. When we call your name, say hello. That way we know you're here. Because starting next week, it's all about to change. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take our next question. We've got Son of Squirrel. Oh, says, big love for Big J Journey. Oh, that's cute. I love that. All right. All right. Hang on one second. Let's go ahead and Bunny says, will I start doing vendor shows? Oh, I thought that was just a comment. All right. That was a question. All right. Well, who do we got next? We have a donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. Remember, $1 of your donation is going to Female Strong. And guys, we are doing really good about raising money for them. So let's get this reading started. Bunny wants to know, will I start doing vendor shows this year or will things slow down? Okay. So in order for you to do that, to do the vendor show, she says, what is the psychic fair opportunity coming for me? Going to the psychic fairs. You actually need to start researching where's your local psychic fair. How do I become a part of it? How do I get a booth in that? How can I do some of the things that are going on at the local shops that are around you? Start networking. That is the one thing that's missing out of this is you're networking with those particular people in your niche. So that's going to those stores and asking if they have, do you guys have readers that come in? Do you guys do, fairs of any kind? Do you guys do any special events? See if you can't become a part of those special events. That is what is needed for you. So get yourself out there, allow yourself to communicate with people and get that networking going on. She goes, this is what I was looking at before the show today, laugh out loud. Well, good. You need to be able to network yourself out and being a part of anything. Just because you're doing the networking, getting a part of, let's say, you go to this psychic fair and you're like, oh, I'm going to be in the psychic fair. You need to broadcast that. You need to be able to do as much as possible to get that information out and allow yourself to be seen, heard, and have people follow, communicate with people, allow yourself to connect with those in your community. Having a community following is going to be amazing for you, but you need to start talking with people, getting yourself out there. She goes, it's been eating at me for months to go to this show and I got my ticket, but the push to get there is strong. Okay, so don't allow yourself to talk yourself out of it. I was just about to walk into the fact that, Your anxieties are getting the best of you. Your anxiety is the best of you. Bunny, do you believe in what you do? Do you believe in what you see? Do you believe in the things that you provide? Because the confidence comes from there. It doesn't come from out here. It doesn't come from back here. It doesn't come from here in general. It comes from within you. So, knowing, she says, I do. The thing about that is that now you know, you believe in what you get, you're trusting your instinct, you're trusting the psychic read that's being provided to you. Now it's all about getting yourself out there and networking. Just like being this show. Every single person has to network to allow people to know that they are doing a show. They're going to be here. They're going to be proud. Everything's in the way that they want it to. But they have to be able to do this. They have to be able to communicate it. They have to be able to do the things that are necessary in order to get people to see them. If you don't advertise, they don't come. We have to advertise every single one of these shows to let people know, yes, we do get regulars, but how they found us is us putting out advertisement, us putting out creative outlets. You need to connect with your audience and find out how you're going to be able to do that. How do I make myself be seen? She says, I can't be a recluse forever. Exactly, especially in this type of work. You need to be able to get out there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be in Pennsylvania in about a week and a half, and I'm going to be at a shop doing readings. I'm actually going to be at quite a few events doing some readings, and we'll be giving those details for you guys. That way you can meet myself and a few other people if you live in the Pennsylvania area. So you guys will have that opportunity. But Bunny, you can do the same thing in your location where you will be able to leave your own shout outs for yourself. Like, hey guys, check me out. I'm going to be at Psychic something blah. I don't know what the name of the place is. But the thing is I'm just putting something out there. I didn't know which shop to pick. But, and I'm not giving them a shout out. The thing is that this will give you an opportunity to, connect with people locally. This is going to give you a place to go. Maybe it's something that continues and you do it every year. And every year in March, I'm going to get to go and do this fair, this event. It's going to be big for me. Allow yourself to network. Allow yourself to get. And that is definitely what's going to do you justice. All right, honey? All right. Big shoes to fill, and you got a lot to do. Don't overwhelm yourself, because I have a feeling you may do that. She says, I will do my best. Well, if you got any questions, you can always come back. We'll take care of it. All right. Well, it's game time again. Whoop, whoop. All right. Who won the emoji contest? I was going to say I had a feeling. She's out there, this hitting the pavement, pounding them feet, and those fingers. And Bunny says, thank you, laugh loud. I will have a few crying sessions, but we'll push through. Absolutely. All right, AA. And AA said, yes. All right, let's go ahead and see what is going on here in these cards for you. All right, let's see what is going on. All right, both strength, uncertainty. Ooh. So, let's start with growth. This card couldn't have came at a perfect time as we're going in spring. I was just talking about new idea, letting go of the past, allowing yourself to be open to the future, allowing to come in the way that they need to for you. So you stop beating yourself up. I definitely feel like, yes, you'll get the things that you need. I do feel like you're going to, there's a lot of growth coming for you. So I need you to prepare for it. This is a time for you to ground. This is a time for you to, let go is a big part of growing. Doesn't mean you forget the lesson. You just don't hold on to the negative feelings. Let those negative feelings go so you can grow. Strength. Now, I love this card because it's got the tree on it, of course. But strength. By allowing things to by you allowing things to let go of those things, to allow yourself to be open, to allow yourself to move forward, you're going to gain strength. And with strength is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Your strength. With all the knowledge that you have from the things that have burdened you in the past, even though you're not holding on to the negativity, you have the experience to allow yourself never to live that moment again, to not allow yourself to fall into those same situations. This is definitely going to awaken you and make you grow, where growth is the first thing you needed to do. But this is your Achilles heel, is the uncertainty. Every time you come up with an idea, every time you feel like you gain power, those uncertain thoughts come through the back of your mind, and it just demolishes everything that you just built up. Everything that you put in for growth, everything that you gave yourself strength for, it comes in and knocks it down, because the strength you're giving is not to the growth, but to the uncertainty. And it's funny how that came out, because it literally was growth, strength, uncertainty. So it's showing me that you allow yourself to grow. It gives you strength, but uncertainty comes in and knocks it all back down. So you keep living in this vicious circle. Stop allowing yourself to live in that circle. Start trusting yourself. I'm going to tell you, this is another time. Get yourself, plant flowers, put your hands in the dirt, take a saltwater bath, get a salt scrub, do whatever you can to wash away these negativities, release these things. Allow yourself for meditation. It's time to open up your chakras. Let's chakra, where you're going to take in all of that energy. It's going to come in through your feet. Everybody thinks, oh, the energy comes through here. Not when you're grounding. The energy does not come from here when you're grounding. When you're grounding, it's coming from the floor up. It's coming in and circling back. It's going to come in one foot. It's going to go through the body and go out the other foot. So when you ground, you need to feel that channel of energy coming in one side and going out the other. There are different techniques when it comes to grounding. There are different techniques, but I like putting your feet in the dirt is going to be the best for you, because it is going to connect you back to the earth. It's going to connect you back to the reality. It's going to connect you to what? The foundation. The earth is your foundation. That's why we need to take care of our foundation, because it ain't under our feet. Crumble. So get yourself grounding, allow yourself to without tearing yourself down. Okay? All right. Hey, thank you for all of those beautiful emojis. We absolutely love it and appreciate you. All right. Well, that was a lot. And guys, and that goes for everybody. When it comes to grounding, allow yourself to ground. Put your feet in the dirt. Allow yourself to really connect to the earth. Feel that channel of energy going in through one side and coming out the other. I mean, I know we talk about bath salts and we talk about salt scrubs. Those are good. AA says, yes, I'll start doing bath salts and walking barefoot in the park. Thank you. Perfect. Just make sure it's not the dog part, because you'll be stepping in something that's a little less foundational, but more of an ick feeling. Lexi says, what's the best way to use salts in the shower? I don't have a bath, but feel like it would wash straight off in the shower, and I don't really do anything. Okay, so even though when you're in the shower, there are soaps that have salt already in them that you can use, because the salts are going to purify. But if you have to add your own salts to your loofah or your wash rag or whatever it is that you're using to wash your body with, just step to the side. Do not let the water run on you. Scrub your body all the way down from head to toe. Don't go from feet up, because that won't be so great, because nobody wants to wash their ass and then wash it across their face. So start here, go and work your way down. But that's what's going to be the best way for you to wash it down the drain. You want to start here, because nobody wants to take the negativity they've had from the bottom of their feet and bring it up. They want to take it from the top of their head and take it down. They want to wash it down the drain. By the way, can I use table salt? Yes. As a matter of fact, a lot of people dismiss table salt because it's, oh, that's just for food. Newsflash, people. Salt is salt. Lexi says, face to ass, not ass to face. Exactly. Nobody wants. Well, some people may like ass to face, but I'm pretty sure they don't like their own in their face. Anyways, unless you're part golden retriever. All right, guys, we are down to the last question. Let's go ahead and take that question. Who do we got? We got Son of Squirrel. Son of Squirrel says, hey, Journey and gang, will this Saturday be Will this Saturday be as awesome as I hope it will be? And do you see anything going wrong? No, I don't see anything going wrong. And I do feel okay. Not that things are going to go wrong, but you're going to wake up feeling happy, but all of a sudden you notice that there's just a tad of cuntiness in your voice, sarcasm. It's going to be very fluent for you that day, and you're not meaning anything by it. You just you're not catching on how, laugh my ass off. There's just a tad, just a smidgen of that. And it's okay. It's your birthday, weekend. So it will be overlooked, but try your best to try to tone it down a little bit because I feel it. I notice I can do that sometimes. I get in my moments and I'm just spelling the whole word in caps, see you next Tuesday type energy. I'm like, wow, I need to tone it back. But you are sarcastic in nature, so you like to have fun with words. Not everybody's going to catch on to that. So the people who know you well will get it, but those people that are new to you, be playful, but don't reel it back just a little bit. Yeah, sometimes my tone just comes across as mean or angry when I'm just trying to play. It's not even it's not even coming off as mean. It's just coming off as sassy, very sassy. Like it's to me, it's funny. I would enjoy the shit out of it, just so you know. But maybe some of the people that you're around may not enjoy it as much. So I'll practice self-awareness that day, laugh my ass off. Yeah, other than that, don't worry about self-awareness. And thank you, boss. No problem. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful show. I've had so much fun with you guys. Guys, do know that there's no Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but we do have our YouTube shorts. Guys, check those out. We have great content coming out every single day. And don't forget, Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, you get to be here with Kay. So, guys, make sure you check her out. Tuesdays, we've got Squirrel whispering in the forest, my little forest woodland creature. And coming back on Wednesdays at 6 p.m., we've got Bunny. What's love got to do with it? Guys, if you got a love reading that you want to get some answers on, check her out. 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, followed by our dream interpretation show, The Shadows of Dreams, with myself and Kay. We have a great time. And, of course, on Thursdays, guys, next Thursday is my last Thursday before I go on my break. Now, we're all taking the following week off, but this will be my last Thursday because Cassidy the Card Slinger is coming back the following Thursday at 10 p.m. So, guys, you'll be able to catch her. And then I will be on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. And our lovely Squirrel will be going on her mini vacation and I say mini because I know her. She's not going to be able to stay far away. Even though we're like, go on vacation. She's like, but I like it here. And she picks up her feet, you can just see it, the little blanket, the feet going up, throwing the crown down like, damn it. I want to be here. All right, guys. It's absolutely amazing and fun to be here with you guys. You guys have a great night. Have a safe weekend. And we will catch you guys all back here on Monday. So, guys, make sure you guys are Monday, and I will see you guys then. Have a good night.